And this is the control, not actually the control room, this is more the live room. Where we do everything. There's a disco ball to set the mood. Meg just tracked acoustic guitars in here, in this little hovel. Acoustics. This is where all the amps are lined up. All the amps, every sound we want, every different tone. We come in here, mess around with all the amps. Maybe I'll take you up to the vocal tower. This is kind of the hangout area. This is Howard's office type thing. When I do vocals upstairs, he sits in here and hangs out, does his thing. So this is his special room, which is awesome. And this is where we always are. Nope, someone's not tracking you. Come hang out here. Say hi, guys. We got some Nintendo, TV.
Jug of pretzel.
Jug of pretzels. Where I keep my ice cream. And this is the vocal booth. I'll bring you guys up here. Made especially for vocals. Okay, this is the notorious vocal chamber. Just me all by myself up here. As you can see, it's just a little tower. If you go outside the building, there's just a little steeple on top of the studio, and this is what it is. You're holding me close, naked, I don't feel a thing. Your zipper's out the cherry, I don't feel anything. Your mind is stranded down, I'm closing you in my arms, not for overweight than plastic any day. Hug me till you drug me, honey, hug me anyway. Wait, wait, I swear I've seen that face somewhere. It's the very face I fell for in the human race. I can't lie, I was brainwashed to be honest in this brand new world that slowly passes by.
It's really interesting to see because we have all the demos on GarageBand and they're all the guitar layers are in there. But then when you lay them out, when they're all really tuned and you're playing them really in time and you put them on layer by layer, it's kind of like making some elaborate dessert where you start with like the cake and then the whipped cream and then you put on like all the sprinkles and then it just like slowly just starts turning into this, I'm gonna say masterpiece. Even though it's my stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
Oh yes, the camera, I love that thing. So, for the most part, I'm terrified of cameras, particularly video cameras. Pictures I'm getting better at.
I don't know why. He's such a funny dude, like off camera, but when the camera is like focused on him, he just gives this face.
All the time. Really breaking my focus. You guys are jerks. Most of the time you see me on camera, it's me running away and saying something like, "Get out of here, leave me alone." That thing's still recording me. It's a bummer. You've seen Wayne's World, right? You know when they leave Garth alone in front of the camera and he freaks out? That's how I feel. Seriously, you done yet?
Certain amount of humor, and they weren't practiced. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can dump it down.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll check and see the tempo. Do you know?
You know what?
I'll check and see.
Don't worry about the tempo. If it's even close, we can make it work.
In the song "Inside My Head," there is a vocal part, kind of like a background, more of a talking, like yelling vocal that Dia did.
You just need those two, and then I think these two. Yeah.
That sounds
those two.
cool. Okay, so
Wait,
it's
hold on,
just the
let me see.
megaphone tracks.
Yeah, it's just those two.
That was recorded into GarageBand just through like the built-in microphone, and we actually took that track and flew it right into the actual album track. So those little vocal snippets that you hear in that track are straight from someone's computer. I think it's Meg's computer, from GarageBand straight onto the CD.
I'm not even scared to come cure your past or try to reinvent it. I can be your lover and your mother and your father. You never really had to take you fishing or teach compassion.
Before the percussionist came in, I thought that I was supposed to, you know, go through the songs and be like, you know, let's put some tambourine in here and throw some bongos in there, you know. And this guy comes in and he's smiling and he brings these huge cases of just every single kind of percussion instrument you can imagine.
Can we have like that thing that you go like that too? That makes like the twinkly sound?
Anything you want.
Are the giants too?
At first I was giving him some input, and I would say, you know, put this here and maybe try this here, you know, not really knowing. And then after the first track, I was just like, I'm not going to say anything. Like, that guy knows what he's doing.
You just made it.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I think it's going to make the record.
Make the record, Nick.
Huh?
You know that if you just say, I think it's going to make the record, nobody's going to know what you're talking about.
Of course they will.
Why
How would they not know what that he's talking about?
They don't know what it is. It's not going to have Chris's voice in there.
How do you know?
Because Chris said, answer by saying the question first and then answering. Like, I think percussion's going to make the record.
See what I have to deal with? This one. I love this one. But that one? I think percussion's great. That's gonna make the record.
I always say this, I yodeled before I sang, and I love country music. So we had a harmonica player come in to add a little bit more of the honky-tonk vibe.
So do you want me just to play through the...
You can play the whole thing.
Play through the whole thing.
Choose what I like.
And then let me know what you're doing out.
You know, I'll choose. You can just play like 3 or 4 takes of it, even just all the way through. We'll decide what we like later.
Still, we had never spent that much time recording anything before. It was a lot of work, but we had a ton of fun doing it.
And then strings for here, here, and here. You know, like, you know, that orchestra part.